All right, so here we have the box for the new Gem and the Holograms Jerrica and Synergy dolls. And there's a sticker right there showing that it's limited edition. It doesn't say how limited, but they're sold out now, so I guess that is an indicator of some kind. 2-pack. And we have a kind of like a diorama that can be used for backgrounds to display the dolls. And on the back, we have a picture from the original doll box artwork. This time they're actually showing the Sharon Nettle or Sharon Nettel, I don't know how to pronounce her name, signature on the artwork, which is a good thing. Yeah, so that's the box. And I was fortunate that mine did not show up smashed. I did notice that the box that they shipped it in was very large compared to this box and had almost very little padding. I had some bubble wrap wrapped around this, but there was probably at least 6 inches all the way around this box to where this was just kind of moving around inside of it. So I think Mattel does that a little better. Even though the boxes they use are like form-fitting boxes, you would think that they'd get damaged. But most of the time when I've ordered stuff from Mattel, it shows up and it's fine. So I think that probably would have been a good thing for these two. Anyways. So the dolls, well, let's go ahead and show the stands really quick first. So here is, these are the stands that come with them. You have a purple and a pink, like a light pink. Some combs that probably aren't very functional, just like the last gem doll that we got. Just to show the difference in color, here's the first gem doll that we got last year. Her stand, and it's like a hot pink. We got a light pink and a purple, and the music. The music is the same recording, I believe, as this one. And mine is battery's not working anymore, it's dead. So, alright, so those are the stands. They don't come with any other accessories, just those. Now I'll show the dolls. Here is Jerrica. And I think she looks great. Fortunately, mine does not have any misaligned facial painting features. She looks pretty good. I'm happy that they bolted her beret on this time, so we don't have to worry about that coming off. I'm not going to take it off. I'm just going to leave it on. We have the classic TLS bob that's nice and jagged and kind of crusty, but they did that with strawberry shortcake too, and it is what it is. Honestly, I don't really care. I think they could maybe flare up the ends of the bob a little bit, or curl them under or something to kind of hide that it's not evenly cut, but whatever. Happy to have it anyway. I'm just now noticing that she has a bit of a, or at least, what is that? Maybe a little rub or something on her nose from being so close to the plastic? I don't know. Anyways, everything else is mostly fine. We have a little bit of a whitening on the joint on the top right there from how they had her posed. So that'll be like that forever probably, but you can see this side doesn't have that because it was the straight arm. One thing that kind of bothered me is that this horrible black line on her. It looks like she's got varicose veins, at least one. And that originally pissed me off and made me a little upset, but I got over it quickly because I think that if you are buying these TLS dolls, and you are somebody who's buying these because you're a longtime Gem fan, that sometimes these are things that you just have to kind of accept, that they're not perfect. Quality control is not perfect. These are supposedly it's a collector's edition, but I don't think the quality is like integrity, right? So I don't have any integrity dolls, but I've seen them and they seem to be pretty nice. And these are nice too. I mean, if little things like this could be avoided and little things like this could be avoided, and like the stained arms that we get from the dress on this doll. See, mine came with stained arms too, but that was another thing that I kind of just was like, okay, it is what it is. At least I got the Gem doll, and her face was fine too. One thing I noticed is these are 6-point earrings, and these are looks like 7-point earrings. 7-point earrings. So I don't know if that is because they're trying to be more show accurate. I know myself personally, I've tried to look up how many points these earrings are supposed to have on them, and I've seen and heard 8, I've seen and heard 7, and I think the show is just the animation was just inconsistent. So if it has 7 or 8, then that's probably accurate. And perhaps in Christy Marx's Gem Bible, it might have that information in there, but I'm not really sure. So, anyways, so we've got Jerrica. One more thing I noticed is that her face the plastic is slightly, actually quite obviously, not the same plastic as the body. She must have been wearing a face mask or something, or when she went tanning that day. But her outfit's cute. It's supposed to be cartoon accurate. Her shoes are cute. Yeah. Everything else is fine. Okay. So now we're going to do Synergy. On Synergy, her face looks great too. I mean, come on. That's a great face. I don't know if her hair is bolted on or not. Or not her hair, but her headband. I can't tell. And I'm using one hand right now, so I can't really move it. But anyway, her face is really pretty. Her outfit. So the purple diaper really bugged me at first, but it is cartoon accurate. I mean, the waist could be taken in a little more to make it more cartoon accurate, but how it goes up like this, that really bugged me at first. And then I looked up the cartoon and I was like, oh my gosh, it matches. So for the most part, except for a little bit of slight color variation, I think that they got the outfit right for this doll. Her face is just really pretty. I tried to take these boots off and I couldn't. I don't think they're glued on. I just think they're probably really hard to get off. So I've just left them on. I really want to see her purple feet though. But anyway, there she is. And I just love, that I'm gonna be excited to put this doll next to the original Synergy doll and have them on the shelf together because um especially like her lipstick and how like sort of light and just pretty her face is and how her makeup's done is very similar to how pretty they were able to do it on the original Synergy doll. I'm not a makeup expert. I'm just little things I notice like that. Yeah. So just to do a quick little comparison, here's the original next to the new Jerrica limited edition. All right, and here is these two ladies together. And they're cute and they're perfect. So yeah, you're not gonna get usually something perfect with these TLS dolls. But if you're a fan of Gem and you can overlook some quality control issues, it's not such a bad thing to have as far as, being able to display some new Gem stuff. So, anyways, all right, thank you. I appreciate you watching this video.